This podcast is about entrepreneurship, spirituality, and self-care. My name is Lourdes, and I am the host of the show. Thank you for listening today. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. And I can't believe it is now 2026. And I am recording this first episode for the year, which is episode number 183. And I am Lourdes, your guide at the intersection of spirituality, self-care, and conscious entrepreneurship. And today is January 7th, 2026, and we are kicking off the year with a bang. If you've been feeling that deep soul calling to turn your spiritual gifts, whether it's tarot, energy healing, astrology, mediumship, coaching, or any intuitive practice into a legitimate, thriving business, this episode is for you. And actually, the first maybe 1 through 20 of my podcast episodes in about, let's say a year or two ago, I talk about starting a business back then too. But we're going to update it for today. So before we jump into the steps, I want to invite you to grab a notebook or open notes on your app on your device. This episode is packed with actionable information, so please listen through once and take notes before you start implementing anything. That way, you can absorb it fully and move forward with clarity. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey. I have been self-employed for nearly 11 years now. I started as a virtual assistant, helping hundreds of wellness coaching clients. I have 2 or 3 ongoing clients I support with their membership podcasts, and webinars, and sometimes websites. I began as a sole proprietorship and transitioned to an LLC after my 5th year in business once things started scaling. My experience has taught me that building sustainably with both spiritual alignment and practical structure is key. This is the start of a step-by-step journey called Building Your Spiritual Business in 2026. Today, in this first episode, we're laying the foundation, the step-by-steps to make your business official and get your online presence set up. And let's do this with ease, integrity, and alignment. But before we dive in, I have to say this quick disclaimer. I am not a lawyer. I am not an accountant or a tax professional. The information I share is for educational and inspirational purposes only. Always consult a licensed professional for legal, tax, and financial advice specific to your situation. Okay, got that out of the way now. So if this episode resonates and you'd like personalized spiritual guidance, I offer private readings at mediumshiplourdes.com. And if you feel called to support the podcast, you can send a love donation, and I'll provide the links down in the show notes. So all right, let's get into it. So step 1, choose your business name. The very first thing is to decide what you want to call your spiritual business. And that makes sense, right? Now, this name should feel like an energetic match. It should light you up and reflect the essence of your work. Spend time in meditation or journaling. Ask spirits, what name carries the highest vibration for my sacred work? Once you have a few options, check the availability. If you plan to form an LLC or register as a legitimate legal business within your state, visit the Secretary of State's website or sometimes the DMV, for maybe business division, and look for sections labeled business or start a business or LLC. Most states have a free online tool for business names. Make sure the name isn't already taken or too similar to an existing entity. My pro tip: have 2 or 3 backup names ready. Step 2, you need to decide on a business structure. How do you want to legally structure your business? Sole proprietorship is the simplest. It's just you, no separate entity, no partners. An LLC gives you personal liability protection and is popular for spiritual entrepreneurs. This choice affects taxes, paperwork, and protection. I strongly recommend booking a consultation with a CPA or tax professional who understands small, creative businesses. And if you're not sure where to start or want free mentoring, look up SCORE. And this is just for the United States, as far as I know. And it's SCORE, like SCORE. You go to score.org. They are a nonprofit partnered with the Small Business Administration, and they have free mentors in nearly every community. You can get paired with an experienced entrepreneur who's been exactly where you are. I've sent many clients there, and they absolutely love it. I was even a volunteer mentor for SCORE for a few years, helping people set up their digital presence locally. The rewards of supporting others like you in starting their businesses are incredibly fulfilling. All right, let's go to step 3. Now you need to get domain name. So you need to look for a domain name. Ideally, you want a .com version. Even if you're not building a website today, secure your domain name now. Domains are like digital real estate, and the good ones go first. So you want to go to a registrar like Namecheap, Google Domains, or GoDaddy and search for your domain name.com. If the .com is taken, you can consider .co, .io, or .studio, but .com still carries the most trust for most clients over 40. Step 4, choose your hosting. Your domain needs a home. That's a web hosting. Popular options are Bluehost, SiteGround, GoDaddy, and Hostinger. I personally use and love Green Geeks Hosting because they're eco-friendly, carbon neutral hosting, and their support is fantastic. If you'd like to try them, I have an affiliate link in the show notes below. It helps support the podcast and it does not cost you any extra at all. And step 5, build your website. Now it's time to create the actual website. Popular platforms include WordPress.org, Squarespace, Joomla, and others. Choose based on your tech comfort and long-term vision. My recommendation for most spiritual business owners: start with Squarespace for speed and beauty. Then move up to WordPress when you're ready to scale. I have never used personally Squarespace, but I did help a yoga teacher and wellness teacher migrate from Squarespace to WordPress because they found the themes limited and limiting and wanted more customization elements. Joomla is another solid CMS option. if you're comfortable with more technical setups. And CMS stands for Content Management System. Step 6, professional email and phone. Let's keep this simple and professional. Many small business owners start with something easy like mediumlourdes@gmail.com, and that's totally fine in the beginning for ease of use. However, once you have your domain and hosting, upgrade to a branded email like lourdes@mediumlourdes.com or hi@mediumlourdes.com. Hosting services like Green Geeks makes this super straightforward to set it up, and it's actually included. And same with your phone. If you don't mind using your cell phone, go for it. But if you want to be more professional, get a separate business phone number. Google Voice is free and works great, or services like Grasshopper or Open Phone give you a professional voicemail and texting. This creates clear, energetic boundaries, so important for us empaths. Now, take a moment to feel into this. You're not just checking boxes. Every step is an act of claiming your space in the world as a professional spiritual practitioner. If any of these steps feel overwhelming, remember, you don't have to do this all in one week. Choose one this week, maybe just even securing your domain, and celebrate that win. And that wraps up our foundational episode. Thank you so much for being here on this first episode number 183 of 2026. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It helps other spiritual entrepreneurs find us. Again, for a private reading and spiritual guidance, visit mediumlourdes.com. I'm sending you so much love and high vibe energy as you step into your sacred business in 2026. Until next week, stay aligned, stay gentle with yourself, and keep shining your light. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast, and please share this episode with your friends. Please subscribe, rate, and review this episode. Thanks for listening.